What's happening? Um, I disagree. I mean, I think it's cool that you found a game that you enjoy, but compared to the previous editions, and I'm not even saying third, I actually didn't really like third so much. The D20 thing was pretty ridiculous in of itself. Dungeons and Dragons was fine from old school basic to second edition. I mean, that's where a lot of the success really happened. You didn't need all the flashy shit that they pump out now just for money. Um, Dungeons and Dragons Fourth Edition is a board game, my friend. You can argue that if you want, but you were wrong if you do. For the fact that you cannot play the game without miniatures. It's a war game, board game. People, I've played it, and people focused more on the movement aspect than they did the role playing, and that's where I just kind of fell back. And like I said, I think I said this in another video. I'm not sure. I've told this before, but when I played Fourth Edition. The metagaming Munchkin factor was just through the roof. I mean, the fact that they did make everybody equal and everyone can heal themselves and ritual magic. I mean, it really just undermines the roles of previous classes by trying to make everybody equal, and it just doesn't work. Not everybody is equal, and that's just how it is. You know, if you want to play a magic user, play that. And you know what? Honestly, I didn't like how you can't multi-class the same way that you could. I don't know. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's why I actually play the older editions. I play basic Dungeons and Dragons from like the 80s, and I play second edition, first edition, and that's where I stopped. Yeah, I think that's the best system, and it worked for so long. And without it, you wouldn't be playing fourth. So it's worth a look if you've never played those before. And furthermore, I'd actually say you should try other role playing games like The Burning Wheel. The Burning Wheel is a very solid game. It's what Dungeons and Dragons should have been, in my opinion. A really good character focused game instead of just hack and slash and the acquisition of magical items. There's really not too much role playing nowadays in D&D. I have yet to see it. It seems to be metagaming and stat plotting, like you're figuring out a college course plan instead of actually enjoying playing your character from game to game, instead of worrying about feats and powers and blah blah blah. Anyway, that's basically all I have to say. You should look at some other stuff, or if you haven't played the earlier editions, I would highly recommend you do so to get the full historical feel of how D&D came to be and all that stuff. So that's all I got to say. Thanks for your contribution, and you know, good luck gaming.